There's a key sticking out of the door. Oh, I think we should take that. It might come in handy at another time. Take the key. My thoughts exactly. You turn the key in the lock and open the door, then you put the key in your pocket. It's locked. Master didn't want anyone else getting out. That's 2 bottles of ink and some health items. Let's go to another time. Go to 95. We have the crowbar. This painting caught my eye right away. I figured there must be something. There must be a hiding place behind it. Why didn't you say something then? I don't know. Well, we definitely know there's something behind the painting. Now how do I open it? Examine the painting. Look behind the painting and see there's a... It's mounted on vertical runners set into the wall. I think it slides upwards. Lift the painting. You push gently and the painting slides upwards. Teenage boy standing in the middle of the room, covering his face with his hands in fright. Hey, let's talk. Don't kill me. We're not associated with your kidnapper. Are you Jonathan? Yes. The kid lowers his hands and tries to get a glimpse of you in the light. Well, we kind of are, but not in the way you think. Damn, that's a cool mask. I told everyone we should wear masks for this job too, but they just laughed at me. Your sister asked me to find you. Sister? I don't have a sister. Huh. Well, that's what she told us. Hold on. Was she a short girl? Samantha? She's still here? No, we helped her get out. It was her idea to rob the mansion. She promised us there was a ton of loot inside. But all we found was rotting walls and that psycho. How many of you were there? 6, but 3 ran away right at the beginning, and we saw him kill one. Well, I'd say they definitely did some work on your character here. He's not mine anymore now. You can still fix him, right? I'm afraid not. So you're thieves? Not really. We're more like... well, yeah, we're thieves. Okay. I'm something of a thief too. Whoa. Kid looks at you as if he's found a new hero. By the way, have you seen any gears, big ones, around here? Gears? No, are they valuable? Not really. If you check the desk with the secret compartment in the storage room already, then check the master study. I think he hid something in both places. We actually found the gear in the master study, but nothing in the storage room. He's got this crazy thing set up on the double false bottom. Did you open it? A double false bottom? Yeah. First you open the false bottom, and then there should be another under that. My God. We went through all that just for... Alright, time to go back and check out the double false bottom. And quickly, you untie the kid. Thanks. He gets up off the floor and glances around and leaves the room. Double false bottoms, eh? So this is where he's been keeping people. Uh-oh. A familiar dark blue police uniform appears in your peripheral vision. However, the woman in the uniform seems completely calm and collected. I'm Sergeant Maria Glowitz, the woman says casually, tapping the badge on her chest. You're under arrest for suspicion of plagiarism and attacking a police officer. She pulls on dark leather gloves. I advise you to stop resisting and come with me. And if I don't? Then I will have no choice but to use force. She balls her hands into fists and grins slightly. Well, in that case, I apologize for making you use force. You roll out your shoulder, limbering up. Fight. I'm okay with disable skill depending what she disables. If I can't use stun, I use shield. Let's try and get some damage in. That usually always does 2. So it disabled stun. Drain ink. Again, I'm kind of okay with drain ink. Because I have 2 bottles of ink now. Wow, that was a big old drain. Strong hit, let's shield. Another strong hit. Shield. Another strong hit. Stun, which applies confusion as well, right? Draining. Draining is okay. So I'm going to drain her. Shield. Still okay. Another strong. I can probably take a strong hit. It only looks like it's doing 1 damage, so let's drain. It does 2? That's not what was advertised. Right, take it down. Maria is breathing heavily. She leans to one side but manages somehow to keep her balance. This isn't over, thief. The whole police force is coming looking for you. Before you can blink, Maria Glowitz disappears from the book. You alright? I've been better. You straighten up the crumpled papers on your face. Yeah, we're in a world of trouble now. Let's have some bread. So there's a double false bottom that we now need to jump between the time frames to find. What do you mean there's nothing of interest? The double false bottom. Go to another time. 1990. We're going to have to go further back. Plain writing desk against the wall. Examine the desk more closely. Remember what the kid said about the double false bottom? I guess the new author is more clever than I thought. I mean, to come up with a double false bottom really takes a high level of thinking. You open the second false bottom of the drawer and take out another gear from the compartment. 1 less gear to find. Time to go back to the clock. Jump to another time. 2000. Just out of interest. Because we know it's a double false. It's a different writing desk. Insert a gear. You put the second gear into the clock. What should we look for the third? Bang! Uh-oh. Looking for this, Etienne. He holds up the final gear. Damn. So, where's Amanda? The man's trying incredibly hard to stay calm, but his head tilted slightly to the right. Where is my wife? What's he talking about? The man pauses for a second, tilting his head to the left. I can't be forgetting her. I can't! He starts rubbing his temples furiously. Tell me what they did to you. What? Tell me, what did they do to you? What did they try to rewrite? The man continues to rub his temples, his eyes unfocused. Do you remember anything? I remember Amanda. She was with you. Now I can't find her anywhere. He looks at you, his head slowly tilting to the right again. At the same time, his minor attack of confusion passes, and his anger rises up in its place. Bring her back. Let's talk through this. The man looks at you silent. He looks like he's about to charge forwards. Try to remember more of yourself. I didn't want to kill anyone. This is a different part. His head tilts to the left again. You notice his clothes are stained with fresh blood. Wait. Why do you have kids? Bang. You're thrown backwards, and your head slams into the clock's hard metal edge. Off. Etienne, you stole Amanda from me. Nah, and left me here alone. He tucks the gear away inside his shirt and then starts cracking his knuckles. How about I try and fix you? Fix what's been rewritten. You slowly stand up. Oh, don't worry. Now he loosens his shoulders. I don't need help. I certainly don't need... What? I certainly enjoy my newfound powers. Balls his fists tightly, flexing his muscles in his arms. Defend yourself. Stun him. Oh, so stun is now pointless. No, drain. He gets 2 attacks a turn? And we're going to be healing and damaging. Oh, thank God he missed. Stun him. That's going to take away 1 of his attacks. He's moving out of sequence. This is a tougher fight. Oh, thank God he missed. Maybe I can get ahead of this a little. If I take 2 hits, I'm down. But I don't have the ability to stun. I need to get some damage on him. I can't even do... Oh, I've got a drain. I hope he misses one of these hits. I don't actually know what happens when we lose. Breathing heavily. Is that all you've got, you bastard? The man's injuries start healing before your very eyes. At the same time, you hear the gears in the clock make a clang sound. It's as though they're trying to start working, but can't because the last gear is missing. Oh, so that's what the inscription meant. The clock is being connected to its owner. Why are we not dead? Are we supposed to lose that? I figured out what happened. While the clock is stopped, nothing can hurt its master. That's why he hasn't gotten any older in the end of the book. You spot the last gear lying on the floor between you and the reanimated monster. It seems to have fallen out of his shirt while you were fighting. You raise your eyes to the man as he looks back at you with a venomous smirk. Just try. You charge forward, and the instant your hand touches the gear, the man grabs you. You soon find yourself in a tight chokehold. No luck. Whispering with effort. Drop down. You drop down sharply out of his grasp and grab the gear on the floor. Damn! In an instant, you're standing by the clock. Put it in! Quickly! Put the gear in without looking. Without a second glance, you put the gear down. Fortunately, got it in the right spot. Oh, you got it right in the correct spot. The clock immediately starts ticking. No! The man grasps at empty air with a final attempt to stop you. Etienne! As his head and shoulder passes through his body. He begins to age rapidly. The injuries from his previous fights, not only the one against you, start reappearing all over him. No! He swings his arms helplessly and starts dissolving into dust. You watch it all happen silently, until there's nothing left of the monster except a pile of ash. My God. But what now? Nothing. You walk up to the character's ashes, digging around until you find a small crumpled piece of paper. You quickly rip it in two. I've had enough. You pick up the clock and get ready to jump out of the book. Can we talk about all this, Etienne? Well, we can talk about all this, Etienne, if you want to talk. Leave the book. Oh, this is getting tense. Tenser and tenser. There's a more personal stake for Etienne now. Again, that clock would not fit in there. I don't like that people are taking my books, but apparently authors don't own the rights, and Etienne is serving a punishment of writer's block, so I guess he'd lose all of the rights to his book anyway. That's the same letter. We really need to somehow work out some way of having damage or blocking more or taking less damage or like upgrading our health or something. Do you get the item? Shove it. I need a drink. Not getting anything there. Come on, let me go. I can't keep this up anymore. We have 6 jobs to do. We've done 4. 2 minutes later. What the? Timeless Mansion. Hello? There's an urgent job. I'm not. No, you're taking it. I think I've had enough. I don't want to do this anymore. Etienne, it's your last job. You knew what that book was. And you specifically sent me. I'm just the middleman, Etienne. I don't pick the jobs. That doesn't even listen to me. You're only a single step away from freedom. You've done it before. You know how to do it. And you're so good at it. It's just one step, Etienne. One last job. Fine. Excellent, excellent. The order is at your door. Can we at least do something with this? Oh, we can. Increase the damage or healed when applied. I think the heal is good. Upgrade skills 5 times. Cool. Well, at least we got to upgrade that. I need to put this on the desk. What have we got? Strange note. The contractor agrees to infiltrate the book Heart of Sand by Samantha Murray and extract the item The Weather Controller. The commissioner agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon the fulfillment of the contract. Train in a desert. It's just another train in a desert. So I can't sleep. I've upgraded. That's enough for today. I'll try again another day. There's no letters. Everybody's going to ignore me, aren't they? We can't even knock on that door. Right, okay. There we go. That's better. 2 books in one day. That's got to be some sort of record. Let's see what's going on in Heart of Sand. Oh. Oh, there's a skeleton. Not good. You decided to keep working. It seems I don't have a choice. You shrug tiredly. After what happened? How did they manage to convince you? Or has another month passed since I last saw you? They spent a whole month convincing you? Not quite that long. I know what you're saying. But they're right. I need to finish my last job. If they get rid of my shackles, I can write my own book. So those same thieves can then rob it later? Just tell me finish this. What are we looking for? A weather controller. Device that can control the weather. Seems so. It would certainly come in handy here. Look around. The air feels like it's at least 100 degrees, if not 120. Okay, let's get to it. Merp, merp. Yay, we got a train key. Pete Jenkins. A small light is blinking on the radio panel next to a worn-out accept call button. Examine the radio. Old equipment covered in sand. You see a steel plate with the number 42 on it next to the speaker. Push the button. You hear static over the radio. Lindolf Jr. speaking. I'm taking over for the late senior meteorologist. The voice belongs to a very young man. Okay, I got him completely wrong. It sounds confident, as though he's giving commands over the radio his whole life. Is anybody between lines 10 and 40? Is that us? Ask Roderick. Who knows? Is anybody between lines 10 and 40? Is that us? Ask the radio. We know it's not. We're number 42. I think we're in range. Maybe? You're breaking up. What's your number? 42. Got it. Pete Jenkins, correct? I think Pete's, I don't think Pete will be making radio contact anytime soon. Is his body nearby? There's a skeleton in the chair. Writing something down. Thanks, I've noted that in the log. Must have been dissection storm last week that got him. He sighs faintly. What kind of storm did you say? Congratulations, you're the new operator of 42, so I'm obliged to inform you that there's a death storm forecast between lines 10 and 40, so you should head towards town. You can take shelter there. A death storm? You may not be able to see it from your position yet, but it's showing up on my instruments already. What'll happen if we get caught in it? Huh. You're not from around here, are you? Are there no storms in your zone? You could say that. I'm not from around here. Writing something down. In a dry voice. If you get caught in a death storm, you die. Alright, I'll Try and get the train moving. Good luck. We need a crowbar. Jenkins' journal. It's written in an unknown language or really awful handwriting. Okay, so the train car... where are you going? Let's figure this... Let's figure out what's wrong with the train first. No, I need the crate. I need the crate. Oh, I see why he's doing that. So we have to stay on the train. Oil tank. Oh no. What did you see? There's an oil bug inside. It ate everything. Knock on the tank. Something skitters around inside the tank. Oh, can we skip the bugs? There's no way we can get on the train on... There's no way we can get the train without... Get to town without the train. Jesus Christ, brain. What, are you afraid of bugs? Knock the tank harder. Suddenly, an oil-eating bug jumps out of the tank. Grab the bug. The bug's 3 sets of legs scrabble in your hands. It's clearly displeased. Ew, drop it. I might need it. You put the bug in the most secure pocket of your jacket. You doubt you'll actually need it, but you enjoy Roderick's reaction. Do we have a canister? The tank is empty of both oil and bugs. Add oil to the canister. The tank is small and the canister fills it almost to the brim. It's definitely enough to get you to town. Nice. We fixed the train without actually knowing what to do. Okay, we need to get this locomotive rolling. The train's control panel, covered in levers and buttons. Examine the old photo. It's a photo of a woman with a blonde hair and a ponytail. Could be the former operator's daughter, or maybe his wife. Let's start the train. I think it's running. Great. That's the radio, isn't it? Yes, game. I'm looking at the radio. Jesus Christ. The death storm is approaching. Hurry! Anyone out past 10 miles? Train 42, what's the problem? You're barely moving. He's right. We got the train started, but it's hardly moving at all. We'll figure it out. Check the gauges. You see a bunch of gauges, most of which aren't moving. Check the fuel gauge. Fuel tank is full, but injection pressure extremely low. We need to do something about that, or the train will just stop. We'll figure it out. Check the oil gauge. The oil tank is full now. Good work. Check the cooling system. Cooling system is operational. Go back to the control panel. Leave. Fuel panel. You're looking at the fuel panel. All indicators are normal except one. Cylinder 3 pressure. Open the top of the panel. There's a greasy note on the other side. Read the note. Whoever gets this train next, I hope it's not you, Pete, you moron. The pressure in cylinder 3 has some stability issues. Sorry about that. Actually, no, I'm not going to apologise. By the time you're reading this, I won't care anymore. Deal with it yourself. Just kidding. Try hitting the panel, that usually works for me. Good luck with the train. Well, you should definitely be able to do that. Hit the panel with measured force. Something inside clangs. Something cracks. The train starts slowly speeding up. Well, that wasn't so hard. There we go. Now we're rolling. This stupid control thing again. You pick up the radio. Great work, 42. I can see you picking up speed. The weather's been all sorts of crazy lately, even here in town. Yesterday, a sorrow storm almost slammed us. If we hadn't had one of those in 100 years. Do the storms usually miss the town? Of course. Only the joy storm makes it here. The rest usually passes us by. Like someone's controlling them, right? You can almost feel Roderick winking at you. What could affect weather like that? I don't... This all started after our senior meteorologist died. Come on, ask him about the weather control already. It's obviously in town. Hey, have you ever heard of a weather controller? A what? It's a device that controls the weather. That's a joke. I don't think he knows anything. Yeah, I guess the senior meteorologist had the controller and everything started getting messy after he died. Well, should ask him about him in town. If only we had something like that. My God, he keeps laughing. We'd certainly be well off. Alright, I can see you pulling in now. Good luck in town. Until next time, jokester. Do we need to hit the brake? Apparently we don't. We don't have enough to craft anything either. Okay. Time to explore the town. But I think we'll do that next stream.